I am in what is called disturbed soil. And here is a plant typical of disturbed soil. It's called mugwort. It has leaves that are very, very deeply cut. Looks like someone cut at them with a scissor. They're light in the back, very fragrant, and tiny green flowers, very inconspicuous green flowers. If the flowers are small, inconspicuous, very many, and green, it means it's a wind-pollinated plant. And I've breathed in so much mugwort pollen that I sometimes get hay fever from it. On the other hand, the mugwort, named after a mug of beer. Wort is an old name for plant. The British used to put mugwort in their mugs of beer. Leaves are light in the back. The top leaves are narrow. Mugwort is a seasoning. You use it like parsley in rice dishes. And as a tea, it's supposed to be good for menstrual problems. I did have a girlfriend who had delayed menstrual, and I poured a big pot of mugwort tea into the bathtub, and then I poured her into the bathtub. And for the interest of science, this is an experiment I would like to repeat, and it worked. Her problems were gone.
Make up your own
Anyway,
mind.
I'm not in here.
Now, if you'd like to learn more about edible wild plants, you can certainly check out my website, get my books signed by me. Otherwise, Jeff Bezos gets to take another trip into space at my expense. And you can buy my foraging course, Foraging with Wild Man and Violet, from my website. It's $100. You have that on Google Drive forever, and it saves you a lot of money. As you keep learning the plants, your grocery bills go down. You get incredibly nutritious, tasty herbs, greens, fruits, berries, nuts, roots, and seeds, and once you learn them, you will know them forever. So here is a trailer, and again, you can pay me on Venmo or Zelle, and include that you're buying the video course and your email address, and then you'll get it forever on Google Drive. Take a look at the trailer, and take a look at my website, and if you're in the area, come on some of my foraging tours.
Hi, I'm Wildman Steve Brill.
And I'm Violet Brill.
And we're going to be teaching you about foraging. There are hundreds of very delicious common renewable plants that you can identify with 100% certainty that is necessary.
And you can use them to cook with and to eat, or you can use them for...
First thing we look at is poison ivy, so you can avoid it. We also do lots of very good, healthy recipes.
Rain mill. I also just turned on the oven and set it on 375 degrees. And here's Wisteria the parakeet, who likes to help me cook, but can't go in the kitchen because it's not safe for birds. But this is not in the kitchen.
This is called lemon balm. Lemon balm's a type of mint. It has scalloped edges, has fuzzy hairs on the leaf stalks and on the stem. It has leaves that are opposite from each other, so they're directly across from each other, and then they alternate directions.
This is my pen and ink drawing of wild watercress, showing what it looks like in the... Hey, this is Wildman Steve Brill, and I'm going to be making stick pudding. Here are the sticks, probably without the airspace, about 1 cup of black birch wood.
At this time of year, it has gone to have a large stem. It's no longer in a basal rosette. The leaves come out from the stem. They're much larger and much more wavy. It's still bitter, and the only good thing you can do with the leaves now is make them into chips, like kale chips, with a sweeter spread on it.
So this recipe made 3 cups of pesto, and it'll last for quite a few days in the refrigerator, and it freezes really well too. Very delicious. You've got to try it. We're going to look at the common dandelion, one of the most familiar edible wild plants. Wisteria, I'm going to tell you a story.
On March 29th, 1986, I was leading a foraging tour in Central Park looking for plants, but there were already two plants on the tour, undercover agents, a man and a woman. They said they were married, they never kissed or held hands, so I figured they'd been married a long time. The man kept taking pictures, and I hold up the specimens. Yeah, so he could get good shots of the specimen, only I was the specimen. At the end of the tour, I showed people you could eat the dandelion. I ate one leaf of the dandelion, and this is 4 p.m., March 29th, 1986. The male ranger ducked behind a tree. Took out a hidden walkie-talkie. There he is on 81st Street. Go get him. Every park ranger in New York City jumped out from behind the bushes. They surrounded me in case I was going to climb up a tree, put me in handcuffs lest I bop them on the head with the dandelion point. I was in front pages of newspapers around the country. I got calls from radio shows, even the BBC in London.
The coal miners' strike is in its 5th week, and in New York City, they arrested the wild men of Central Park for eating a dandelion.
Don't eat lily of the valley, even if it's growing on the side of a mountain. These are the seeds of garlic mustard, quite delicious and spicy, but be very careful when you pick them not to let them fall on the ground, especially if you're Catholic. You're not supposed to spill your seeds. These are mulberries, which you shake off the tree over a drop cloth and get a great harvest. Shake that thing, wild man, shake that thing.
But this isn't really bad for a small amount of work, and if you repeat this under a tree that has lots of low-hanging branches, you can get gallons of berries. Be careful not to eat too many June berries. You can die of happiness.
I'm dying of happiness. When you're cleaning out the seaweed, we're trying to watch for shells. Look, this one is a very good example. It's a big shell. There are 2 of them. Watch out for more than one of them. And they have legs. And they're crawling. Watch out for shells.
That's all.